Hi, it's Deborah Peters from Neuroengineering Institute. Welcome to my Goal Achievement Series. Have you ever had a goal that you just couldn't seem to achieve, or maybe throughout your career or your lifetime you notice that there's a series of goals that you've tried to achieve and you've come close, or maybe you've completely missed the mark? I thought I would do this series because we get so many emails from people at different companies and countries that we work in asking these questions, and I thought perhaps it might just be useful to you to have this to fall back on and to review maybe on a daily basis that would give you the tools you need to spiral up and to shift into a higher level of achievement and fulfillment and joy. It would be just a great pleasure to have you share this and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for liking and Google Plusing. We really appreciate it. So let me give you some of the fundamentals first. And what I'm going to do is actually break these into sound bites. So we'll have maybe 2 or 3 videos that are just a couple minutes long each that you can just grab on the fly that cover off a particular topic. So first of all, the fundamentals. Well, there's basically 3 kinds of goals that people set for themselves. And whether they're ABC or 1, 2, 3, let's call them the ABC goals. So let's start out with the C goal. So the C goal is the goal that you pick because you know you cannot fail. Have you ever picked a goal and set it because you know you cannot fail? Now, this might have come out of some sort of mindset or mentoring or training that you've had in your life that said, one of the ways to develop the confidence and the self-empowerment to be able to achieve goals is to pick something that you know you can absolutely achieve, and it builds up it's like a muscle in the body. It builds up the mind in its confidence in knowing that you can actually make it happen. And although this is useful, you run the risk of kind of getting stuck in this place of comfort zone, picking something that is realistic. It's a very common phrase. I remember back in the day when I first started working as a coach and speaking around the world, we had this formula for teaching people to achieve their goals, and we called it the SMART formula. Well, in hindsight, it's actually maybe the stupid formula, because SMART stands for specific, which is not always necessarily the best way to set a goal. Measurable certainly can have its value. However, it can also limit us to what we can achieve. But here's where it gets really kind of a self-defeating purpose, and that's achievable and realistic. Those are the 2 blocks within this SMART formula, and T for timed, that actually blocks you from really doing something great. So if you're running the SMART formula on your goals, I want you to discard it, because it's not helping you. In fact, it's hindering you. It's holding you back. Because what happens is this is like we'll pick things within our comfort zone. Anything that we consider to be achievable, anything that we consider to be realistic, is going to be something that exists inside of our comfort zone. And let me tell you, any goal that is worthy of you does not exist inside your comfort zone. Quite the contrary, it actually exists outside of your comfort zone. Which leads me to the next goal. So then we have the B goals. Now, these are the goals that we pick because we think we can do it. And the reason we think we can do it is because we know the how. How many times have you said, we can't do that because we don't know how? Well, let me tell you this much. When you start to tap into your higher mind, when you actually begin to develop a really good relationship with yourself, you'll come to understand that you don't need to know how. In fact, if you do know how, it's really not a goal that's worthy of you. So we want to get you into this goal setting process that is above the comfort zone, beyond the comfort zone, and completely outside of the realm of your how. You see, your unconscious mind is your servant. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about how to tap into this higher mind process. So you know my background's in neuroscience, so I like to connect the brain and the mind and show you how to really make those two work for you in your lifetime. Now, the other thing around the how kind of goals will be probably connected to your circle of influence. You'll pick goals that are what your spouse thinks you should do, what your community thinks you should succeed at, what your family believes is the best for you, what your boss wants because it fits into their goals. And so that's the other piece to this, is really discovering your greatness, your gifts, your talents, and stepping outside and beyond the influences of your environment. And that's another big piece. So now the A goal. So what's the A goal? What is an A goal? So an A goal is what you want from deep inside your heart, that completely causes you to tap into your higher self, that causes you to stretch, that causes you to grow, that causes you to expand yourself, that calls you to learn new technology of the mind, that demands that you meet new people, perhaps even travel to different places, maybe even live somewhere new. So those are goals that are really starting to connect you to your greater purpose. And we call those goals that are worthy of you. The Beagles, the Seagulls are actually causing you to dumb yourself down. And as human beings, we are susceptible to our environment. So when we dumb ourselves down, we just get dumber and dumber and dumber because we go for less and less and less. So there's a little snippet, there's a little short soundbite on how to categorize your goals. I want you to go ahead and take a look at all of your goals, and I want you to ABC them. I want you to categorize them. Like what category are your goals in? If they're a C goal, they're not a goal. They're your comfort zone. It's what you already know. It's how you already limit yourself. If they're a B goal, it's what you think others want from you. It's what fits into the how, because you know how. So therefore, it's not challenging you. It's keeping you small. I want you to find the goals in your list of goals that are A goals, that really push your limits. You see, we don't know what we don't know. And so your A goals need to be set outside of what you currently know. And that therein lies, inherent in that is the expansion of your consciousness, because you're going to have to start to reach for more. You're going to have to reach for more information. You're going to have to reach for surrounding yourself with people that are beyond your current lifestyle, that are beyond your current earning power, that are beyond your current accomplishments. Because there's no way you're going to be able to achieve greater by having the same old going on in your life. And so thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Deborah Peters, Neuroengineering Institute. Thank you for sharing, liking, and subscribing. And I look forward to seeing you back here on the next video. I'm going to start talking a little bit about how your unconscious mind actually functions. I'm going to give you some tools to tap into it, and we're going to go over the choke points that have blocked your goals, and then I'm going to show you how to leverage your failures, and we're going to talk about failures. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fabulous day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Bye-bye.